Back to you, Ian. How's it going?
Uh, well,
That bad, huh?
how much do I disclose?
Ups and downs, gutters and strikes.
It's been a rough weekend for family stuff back home, but I am keeping myself together and I'm ready to do a podcast. Other than that, I mean, not a whole lot's been happening. I just came off a 10-day stint.
At a rehab?
No, running the store.
Oh.
Yes, kind of retail rehab. Running the store while Treg was out of town, full of fun things like power outages, employees not doing even the simplest of tasks, and
Crack that whip.
me ripping my hair out.
Can't afford it.
There's a lot of times where I realize, and it's pretty much every time Treg goes out of town, where I am very happy to be the manager and very happy I am not the owner, because there's just an extra level of bullshit that you have to deal with
Sure, you get
when you're at the top.
you get the big bucks if you're the owner.
Yeah, I'd rather take less money and preserve my sanity.
Yeah. So, I mean, we announced this last time. We're going to be at too many games end of June.
Indeed.
And I guess we got a huge uptick in sales for that event after we announced it on the podcast, so that's good. People will be enjoying our shenanigans there live, and we're going to love everyone that's going to be at that event. All the other people there. We're going to just give them a big old hug while we're there, Ian and I.
So such a big hug.
I put out a Flea Market Madness on Saturday or Sunday, so that was cool. And then I put out I had a Patreon video since October, but I put it live recently, and of course I people like what there are people I didn't enable the comments on it because I didn't want to deal with the bullshit.
Fair.
And so people on other videos were unfortunately commenting, like my appearance at Com Bravo. I feel bad now because I didn't think about that totally, that they were commenting on that video. And Com Bravo was going to have me out at the end of July, so I'm going to be there. So I did that, and it's just like the Patreon video has been out since October. Every video I put out, Flea Market Madness, Ask Frank, Pat the Indians Punk, just about has my Patreon there. At the end of my Pat the Indians Punk and Flea Market Madness, there's a huge icon that says support my Patreon there. It's like people just want a reason just to attack you. Fuck off. I don't have the energy to care about
a lot of people don't consider YouTube a valid means of making money, and that's dumb because it's
established. It's a almost $1 billion industry now where you have all this money, whatever.
Like TV and radio, it's still just a media outlet, and those people get paid.
So when it goes away, you can complain, but until it does, other than that though, I got a birthday coming up. We'll see if I'm going to celebrate it. I'm getting older and grayer.
I think I'm grayer than you, man.
That's only because of the beard. You don't have anything in your hair really. It's all like concentrated right here.
It's a little slash across my mouth right here. I get a little gray here and a little gray hair.
You got to get like the Keith Hernandez Just for Men. with Walt Clyde Frazier going, he shoots, he scores. Evan Smith with the babe, they're like, that means I'm gonna get laid because I have no white in my facial hair. It's ridiculous.
I like my grays. They are reminders that I've made it this far.
My ex loved the little grays I got on my hair because he said it's blending. It's just gonna look like it's like blending in. You know what I mean? It's like sparse. So
you get salt and peppery.
Yeah, I'll get the Clooney. Yeah, people thought I looked like George Clooney when I was in high school, so I look more like Clooney, and he gets all the babes.
I think you'd need a serious haircut.
I had the Clooney haircut in high school. Everyone did the Julius Caesar that he had in high school during the Batman and Robin days in '97.
Actually, my hair now is more like my hair in high school than
really?
Yeah, than anything since.
My hair was never this long except when I was like 5 years old. It's always been short.
My hair hasn't been this long since high school.
I should get a haircut. Yeah, but it's probably the longest both our hair's been.
In quite some time, at least.
So we go back and watch those video game years clips with us, and we're like, that's even like a year ago. At least with your hair was a lot different even a year ago. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
If we go back to see like the 82, 81 years that we shot like 2.5 years ago already, we're like, holy shit, we look totally different, both of us.
It's funny if you just like do a quick glance at like screen caps from all the different podcasts, you watch me degenerate further and further into bearded,
you look totally
hippie man.
From the first one we did in there, you were like short hair, no facial hair, like and I'm there with my short hair. I was like the opposite. Yeah, I had short hair too. I think when I started, it was long when I started. We're just getting way off topic. Let's talk about